I live in Iceland, specifically downtown Reykjavík, where tourists flock daily. While I appreciate visitors, many seem entitled and rude, treating locals like we're part of a zoo. They often block sidewalks, posing for photos as if we're in their way. One particularly dangerous trend is tourists ignoring closed-off beaches, climbing over fences marked with warning signs just for a photo op. It's frustrating to witness, especially when it puts their lives, and their children's lives, at risk. This entitled behavior is something we deal with almost daily, especially in the heart of the city. On this day, I was out walking my cat on a leash. Tourists had stopped us multiple times, asking if they could pet her. I don't mind, as long as my cat is in the mood, and I always appreciate when they ask first. However, after being stopped so many times, she wasn't feeling it on our way back home. As we walked up Skólavörðustígur, nearing the Rainbow Street, I heard an American accent right behind me. A parent was encouraging their child, saying, "Are you going to go and pet the kitty? Go and pet the kitty." I turned around just in time to see the child reaching for my cat. I quickly stepped in between them and said, "No, my cat doesn't want to be petted right now." I moved closer to the wall to let the family pass. A bit further up the street, I heard them again, still pushing their child to pet my cat. I kindly told them no again and made room for them to pass, but they didn't move. Instead, they lingered behind us, repeating, "Are you going to go and pet the kitty?" in a sing-song voice. For about 10 minutes, they followed us. I kept stepping in front of my cat, repeatedly saying no, and even picked her up to keep her safe. But she wanted to walk, so I let her down again. Eventually, we passed them again after they inexplicably stopped. Suddenly, the child ran up and grabbed my cat's tail. She hissed and swatted at him, giving clear warning signs. Frustrated, I stepped in between them again, picked up my cat, and said, "Get your thing, kid." I told the parents to leave us alone and stop harassing us. I explained that I had given them multiple chances to pass, but they kept stopping just to let their child try to grab my cat. At this point, it felt like harassment. Instead of acknowledging their behavior, the parents focused on my swearing. They yelled at me for that, getting in my face. I calmly explained that I wouldn't have sworn if they had listened to my repeated requests to leave us alone. I was still holding my cat as I walked away, trying to keep her calm for the last 5 minutes of our walk home. Fortunately, they didn't follow us the rest of the way, but I was fuming. We've faced similar situations before, where people get upset if I say my cat doesn't want to be petted. But this was a new level of entitlement. I didn't explode at them, so maybe this story lacks a dramatic ending, but it's what happened. I don't blame the child. They were just following their parents' instructions. But I do blame the parents for ignoring boundaries and acting like no doesn't apply to them. So, if you're traveling to other countries, please respect the locals. And if you're visiting Iceland, remember to respect both the nature and the people. We're tired of entitled tourists who show no regard for anyone or anything.